Hello, what is going on, guys? My name is Coach Charlie, YouTube channel belongs to Born Built for Theme Park News, and welcome to this first video today, a Theme Park Newsroom update from Thorpe Park. Now, before I get on with the news update, we've had some big stuff going on this weekend. From the Spring 2020 predictions, that was a nice sort of one day after another, 3 videos. Obviously, now we're looking forward to the final 2020 prediction videos, which are going to be coming at the end of June. I'm sort of thinking the end of June, start of July. I'm not going to do it end of July, just in case things have already been announced. But I'm going to do it end of June, so sort of towards around my birthday. So, hope you guys are ready for that. So yeah, let's get into this video then. First of all, I hope you like this. Look at this. This is the brand new Coaster Chow hoodie. Now, I haven't got it in the other video, which we pre-recorded, which I'm also releasing today, which is a debating video on the possible retheme of Booster Bike at Toverland Park over in Europe. But this is the first video with the brand new hoodie. I'll be wearing this on my Alton Towers trip. Any other trips I'll be doing, I'll be wearing this. So those of you who are at Alton Towers, I'm still considering whether to do this Alton Towers trip in June or maybe start of July, but it's definitely before the crowds start coming in. But if you're at Alton Towers around June, July, and you see me wearing this hoodie, then it's me. So just whenever you're at Alton Towers around June, July, just look out for a Coaster Chow hoodie and you'll know it's me. But let's get straight on this with this Theme Park Newsroom update from Thorpe Park Resort. Now, some of you are probably thinking, hang on, where's the images? Where's the proof? Well, the proof is watching the recent April vlog from Theme Park Worldwide. So, big shout out to Sean and Theme Park Worldwide. Hope you guys are having a great day. I watched the vlog. Great vlog, Sean. So basically, the evidence came from that. So if you watch the Theme Park Worldwide vlog from Thorpe Park, April 2019. 20 minutes 8 seconds is when they start talking about it, but basically I'm just going to sort of quote what they said. So basically they spotted senior management from Thorpe Park, I think Thorpe Park or Merlin, but it was senior management being spotted coming out of the nearby shop to Angry Birds 4D. I believe it's the Flock shop, something like that. Basically they spotted them coming out and basically scaling with their hands, like hand gesture wise, like scaling or measuring the Angry Birds 4D building. And they speculated, and ever since I've watched that and listened to it myself and the story, I start speculating now, what is going to happen to Angry Birds? Is the Angry Birds 4D building going to be the home of a brand new attraction for 2020? Now, of course, this would all automatically put into effect that there will not be a coaster coming to Thorpe Park next year. However, with them already looking at the Angry Birds 4D building for a possible scaling, measuring, this leads me to a few suggestions. Now, one of the most obvious suggestions is the Angry Birds licensing will be removed next year. That's the main speculation I'm getting from this. That the Angry Birds licensing is going to be removed. It's going to be changed. It's not going to be sort of half of it Amity Cove, half of it Angry Birds Land. I'm guessing they'll turn it all back into Amity Cove. So the Dodgems will get rethemed and given a new name for next year, hopefully. All the different games. I think with one of the game stores, the climbing up the ladder one, with the one that's meant to look hard to do. I've got a feeling that will be removed just to help with what they could be building in that Angry Birds 4D spot, if they are sort of doing anything, which I'll get onto in a minute. But I think Angry Birds 4D will become Amity Cove. I don't think it'll be a half and half anymore. It'll be fully Amity Cove again. Now, like I said, one of the big sort of developments they could do is a brand new film in the Angry Birds 4D building. Now that could be... Now, of course, basically those of you who remember the Angry Birds 4D building before it was taken over by Angry Birds, most of you will remember 1999, it was Pirates 4D. Then 2007, I believe, it became Time Voyagers, which was a brand new 4D experience. It was over at Gardaland at the time, over in Italy. so Time Voyagers was brought over to Pirates 4D. Time Voyagers lasted right up until around the 2011s. Then it became an SB&O attraction. It stayed SB&O for a year or two, and then 2014 came around, and of course it was rethemed to fit the Angry Birds theme. Now, like I said, a brand new film could be anything. It could be something to do with maybe the old SimWorks Curse of Skull Rock that they tried at the new one for 2013 at Polton's. Maybe they're gonna maybe transfer that film, that old film, over to Thorpe Park's 4D cinema, and maybe they're going to operate Curse of Skull Rock at the 4D cinema in this brand new Amity Cove. Maybe they're going to, with the theme and the name of it being Amity Cove, maybe they're going to use that Skull Rock name and theme and sort of fit it in with the 4D cinema attraction. Now, the other suggestion it could be is a brand new arena, a show arena. Now, of course, most of you remember the Spider-Man stunt show arena, which was removed, as well as Chief Ranger Carousel, of course, for Darren Brown's Ghost Train in 2016. Now, with that arena gone, and people calling for a new show at Thorpe Park, it could be the perfect site for a brand new Showtime arena. The Amity Arena, maybe. I don't know. So an arena could definitely be a possibility. I think, especially apparently with the senior management, you know, using their hands to sort of scale it and measure it, could be sort of, they could be thinking, oh, maybe we're going to sort of raise the building a bit into like a stadium type thing, because they've definitely got the space for it. I mean, if you take out maybe the cafe building sort of next to it, sort of, you got the Angry Birds 4D building there, you got like this cafe, this long stretch of cafe. Maybe if they take that out and just transform that whole site into a show arena, maybe there's a chance they could do that. But of course, it wouldn't work just with Angry Birds 4D being taken out. You'd have to take out that cafe bit as well. Now, another suggestion it could be, if they're going to keep the building, maybe add something to the facade of the building. One dark ride suggestion that I would personally suggest is a flying theatre. Now, Merlin haven't added a flying theatre yet, and the only reason I say that is because with Ice Age 4D at Alton Towers, SB&O, hopefully they'll use that theatre space for something else in the near future at Alton Towers. So with that, it could be the end of the 4D cinemas in the Merlin Entertainment's chain. So I think with Alton Towers sort of removing theirs, Ice Age 4D, it could be the end of the IP 4D cinemas, our Angry Birds 4D. So if you take out that 4D cinema dark ride system, sort of towards Fright Nights, especially with last year's Fright Nights hosting the Screenplex Cinema, I think if they're already scaling and looking at measuring Angry Birds 4D, I think there's a pretty good assumption that the Screenplex Cinema, which was it looked good last year's Fright Nights. It was showing like different short horror films in like 4D and stuff like that. I think the Screenplex Cinema won't be coming back for this year's Fright Nights from the look of it then, because they were too busy trying to get the building ready for what could possibly be a 2020 attraction. So the Screenplex Cinema, we can pretty much say with this speculation that it's pretty certain not to be coming back for this year's Fright Nights, unless they're going to sort of use the Lunar Cinema, the new Lunar Cinema, which I believe is in the Dome. Maybe they're going to use that and possibly put some horror films in there during Fright Nights and do like a Dome cinema experience. I don't know. But back to Angry Birds 4D, a flying theatre would really work in there. And you look at some of the European ones like Voletarium at Europa Park. That's been getting some mixed reviews. You know, it depends with flying theatres what row you set on. I mean, the flying theatres at well, technically flying theatres at Portaventura's Ferrari Land, that's been getting some good reviews, and Voletarium at Europa Park still getting good reviews. But Merlin Entertainments haven't really tried a flying theatre, so maybe it's a new concept that Merlin Entertainments want to sort of move into, maybe for a new possible dark ride. Another suggestion could be a different dark ride system. So I think if it's going to be like a family trackless dark ride system, a bit like Underlandettes that's being constructed in the Rabbit Landing section of Leesburg for next year, I think if they're going to do that kind of dark ride system, maybe they're looking at a building for that kind of dark ride system for the families, and maybe do like a family dark ride, maybe retheme that whole Amity Cove into like a new family area, an original family area maybe. Again, another family investment to maybe compensate that 2020 year, and then 2021 or 2022 could be the coaster year for the thrill seekers like myself. So I think whatever it is, new 4D film, flying theatre, family track ride dart system, arena for a show, I think whatever it is, I think Thorpe Park are definitely looking at Angry Birds 4D. From the speculation that we've been getting from the vlog by Theme Park Worldwide, I think it's pretty much a speculation that Angry Birds 4D will be the location for a new attraction pretty much next year. I think it's pretty much going to be a 2020 thing, unless they're, you know, thinking about this grand plan where they're going to use this building, tear it down, maybe use some nearby sites as well and change them around as a big project. I don't know, but I think what is for certain, if they're looking at, and if they're scaling and measuring Angry Birds 4D experience, I definitely think that the Angry Birds licensing could be on its way out of Thorpe Park Resort, and I definitely think that the Angry Birds 4D site itself could be up for development for next year at Thorpe Park. So I think if it's true, then, you know, it'd be interesting to follow the developments of this. But if it's not true, then of course we can continue to speculate what they're doing for next year. Of course, this year they're focusing on the events, and you saw by my videos my real reaction and the fake reaction. It was fun. To be fair, it was fun doing that, but I just got really wound up about what they were doing for this year, and oh, it's not a proper attraction. From the reviews it's been getting from the people that are better suited to gaming, maybe people that don't like to go on the rides can actually sit in and play video games, which is what they like to do maybe. So maybe it offers something to people that don't like the big rides and stuff like that, but they feel like they're too big for the smaller rides, so maybe it's something in between. Bouncezilla, again, that could be fun for kids, maybe some adults like to have some fun on it. Obviously I personally won't be down there for Bouncezilla. Obviously it would be fantastic to get down to Thorpe Park this year and get back to the place, because I haven't been there since 2017 when Rise of the Demon opened in the Durham Rounds Ghost Train as an extension. So I haven't been down there for a good couple of years yet, so I would like to get back down to Thorpe Park as soon as possible, maybe even for Fright Nights. I'd love to get down for Fright Nights and experience it myself. But like I think with the state that Fright Nights is in from last year, if it gets better this year, then maybe I'll look at something down the line in the next few years for Fright Nights. But definitely Thorpe Park is looking at some stuff for next year from the sounds of it with the Angry Birds 4D speculation. So I hope you guys don't mind this little bit of evidence and a little bit of speculation. Like I said, it could be false, it could be absolutely bogus, but I heard it from them, I speculated it myself, and I sort of want to hear your guys' thoughts. Comment down below. First of all, comment down below if you love the new hoodie, and comment down below what you guys want to see replace Angry Birds 4D, if the Angry Birds licensing is going away next season and Angry Birds 4D will be changed into something new for the 2020 season. If you think that's going to happen, comment down below what you guys think is going to happen to Angry Birds 4D for 2020. Is it going to get a new 4D film? Is the Angry Birds IP going for good? Is there going to be a brand new attraction? Is this going to be a brand new arena? Whatever you think, comment down below. I reply to every single comment. You guys know I reply to every single comment. And I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you very, very much for watching this Theme Park Newsroom update from Thorpe Park Resort. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe and click the notification bell so you never miss a YouTube video. My name is Coach Charlie, YouTube channel belongs to Born, but built for Theme Park News. Keep living the cursed type of dudes, and I'll see you guys in the next video soon. Take care, have an awesome day, my friends.